Hi, and welcome to episode 40 of my vanilla Ice Sheet playthrough series. I'm Icon, and wow, we're getting things done. So I'm just waiting for my next fabrication bench to be completed. Meanwhile, I'm going to see if I'm finding any... I can't find any components here, but I think this place is has been bled dry. I mean, there's lots and lots of steel available, but right now, yeah, well, I think I'm going to work it like that. So the biggest problem right now is my lack of advanced components and regular components at the same time. So these items, I need more of those, like for real. But first, let me hide those storage zones. The world is a better place with invisible storage zones, especially if you're running areas which are entirely or all about the aesthetics. So Lenny and Gray, I've taken care of that. So Nathan is busy on that pod. Yeah, and Eden is doing the advanced component number 4. That's okay for me. We need that stuff after all. But the next step to me are new components, so I'm able to bring up the new fabrication bench. Autocannon turrets, miniguns. Alright. They're really starting to research now on the long-range mineral scanner. Yay! At least something. So, what's Nathan doing though? He's eating? And next up, he's making that sniper rifle. That's okay. The sniper rifle job is important after all. Okay, Burner went into a day's cabin fever. Alright. So it's now already over. I wanted to see the tooltip to this condition, but I was too late. Oh well. So right now I'm just waiting until enough time has passed to invite my friends. Let's call my allies here. Oh, I can request a trade caravan already. So let's go for that. Because I have enough money. Wait a sec. Did we order it now? Because the goodwill has not decreased here. Yeah, I forgot to specify which trader. Yeah, now it'll work. I want the exotic goods traders because those have the highest chances of delivering components and advanced components. So... And we're going to get a lot more done once I have a second fabrication bench, which is only 3 components away from me. Because obviously I need more production than that. And we're getting a siege in. And there's Barbara's grandmother and Barbara's aunt. Oh man, that's a lot of relatives to Barbara here. Okay. Sorry guys, but this is not going to be your favorite day today. So I'm bringing Eden, Lenny, and Barbara to the Mordos. And first up, let's wait where they will set up camp. That's always your first step when you're fighting off a siege. And once that is clear, we're going to mend the mortars and give them a warm and nice greeting. Come on, guys. What kind of a lame siege is that? Okay, I'm going to undraft these 3 and going to pick up the next 3 on the table. Here we go. So yeah, well, Lenny is able to man a mortar. Let's take away Gray. Nathan and Jonah. Alright. There's high explosive, high explosive, high explosive. Alright. The only thing I need now is a target here. Let's aim roughly towards that mortar. Alright, let's see. It's always so much fun to watch them fire those mortars. Why is he trying to load an EMP shell in there? I disabled that. Whatever. So... I consider it as one of the most satisfying noises in the game when a mortar shell is fired from a mortar. I don't know why. It's only satisfying when it's your own mortars, though. So let's see. Alright, almost. This one is catching a bad angle. Alright, there's one more. So this was already enough for them to decide to attack us. One shot on their barricades. Wooden barricades. What's wrong with these people? Okay, let's get towards the defenses and shred them down. It's gonna be brutal. It's gonna be a massacre. They don't have any chance here to survive that. Paul, why do you have no gun? Paul Paulson. What a name. Alright. You only come back with a gun, Paul. Don't want to see you without a gun there. So... gonna undraft Gray because I don't think a melee will be necessary. They're already trickling here. I think what was that striking noise here? No, they're destroying my deep drills. You barbarians. You filthy animals. Yeah, whatever. I can live with that. It's a little bit sad, but it's not the end of the world. It's a replaceable thing. Okay. I keep the game a little bit slowed down here now because this is one of the more spooky fights. Outlanders are, to me, always the most spooky enemies because of their wide range of firearms available. But doesn't look like they're getting far here. Okay. Alright, already taken flight. Wonderful. So Velma and Marion are people I could rescue, but will I rescue them? So, do I have enough prison space here? That's the first question. So Berna and Jonah could have some proper rooms for their own. And there is prisoner room. So yeah, let's capture them. I mean, letting them freeze outside and die, that's just not necessary, you know. We can take some other profit out of that. But I think it's also quite necessary to patch Velma up to. Alright, there we go. Gonna release these people though, because I don't have any interest in capturing them. So who's my next best doctor after Paul? So Eden is already on the job to tend to Marion. Well, Eden with her medical skill of 2, but whatever. They got to learn somewhere. So there we go. What a easy siege that was. And it also brought me Shells. I think I got more shells out of that than I invested. So that's a good thing. Let's check the stockpiles. Yeah. Well, I don't know if I already reconstructed some because I have a reconstruction order, but I think I didn't fire 6 shells. So if we add the 6 incendiary shells on it, I'm definitely having a plus here. So there's a quest with valuable items not far away from me. Thanks, but no thanks. Really got other things on my mind. But there's one thing I really want to have, and well, that's those components. So 13 components. Wow, that's a big haul. So that's going to be more than the costs of my fabrication bench. So that's cool. It's really cool. So I'm going to copy these jobs in here, but with a vice versa priority. So we're having priority production of advanced components here and priority production of regular components here. So I think everything will be fine. So let's see. I hope these guys will be able to leave the map without my help. Yay! They did it. Good job, Velma. I mean, on this map, it's actually a achievement to leave it. We had it several times that people were not able to leave this map alive. A legendary sniper rifle? Oh my god. An engraving on this weapon depicts a solitary combat drone flying through the air. Oh, okay, that's almost a fitting piece of art for a sniper rifle. I'm surprised now. I'm truly, truly surprised now. Okay, but also I'm now able to bring up all the necessary materials to get this starship going. I'm just waiting for the exotic goods trader to arrive. Can't be taking any longer, I guess. Like I said, can't be any longer. So Nathan was the talker. No. Jonah. No. Great. Yeah. Okay. Let's do some business. All right. Only 4 advanced components, but well, I didn't expect much more than that. Plus steel and gold. So they sell Mega Sloth. Wow. That's funky. I love Mega Sloths as pets. Like, that's my dream pet. I don't need to buy that gold. I got enough gold. Completely unnecessary. So let's buy that stuff and at the same time trade with those folks. And arf, I can't make any presents except for these shells. I think it's fine to give them some shells and take the rest of my money and be my friends furthermore. All right, 72 relations. That's good. I just try to keep the relations really high with these people because I want to be able to send for another trade caravan right after that to sell them my stuff as soon as possible again. But right now, I think we're really mostly needing a second drug production here. So let's do flake, or wait a sec, no, Yayo is the more powerful refining technique here. So there we go. How many sheep are here already? Well, 2, 4, 6, and 8. Well, I don't want to slaughter them because their wool is so useful after all. There's a animal migration of cats. 16 cats passing the through the map. I'm not going to hunt those. I am quite tempted to hunt those, but no. We're not gonna. So there's one more thing I'm realizing. And that's I'm quite low on steel right now. So Burner and Webster, you both are now assigned to a really, really high priority for crafting. There we go. Well, smelting those steel chunks will give me a lot more storage room here and also replenish my steel storage by a lot. There we go. So that's 245 steel here. We managed to pick up the leftovers everywhere. Okay, nice. So the only thing left to do is to build new deep drills. So there we go. There's an eclipse. Good thing that I increased my wind turbine power. So yeah, it's gonna be okay. So I'm forcing Barbara here to build that deep drill because this deep drill is a really, really good source of steel for my colony. There we go. There's another around 2,000 units left there, and I want to have them. So day of 4, who's busy with mining? Possibly. I could send Gray. Well, let's do this. Gray is not really good at mining, but he's gonna be. Or she, or whatever. Okay, now then. Barbara is now starting to work on that ship engine a little bit more. Great. That's exactly the kind of stuff I want to see getting done here. And did we already haul that stuff back home? Yes, we did. Okay. So there's plenty of advanced components here on the bench. I don't think that 4 of those are a sufficient stockpile anymore. Let's make 20 of each. There we go. So next step will be cryptosleep caskets. That's 2, 4, 6, and 8 theoretically. Oh my god, that's so many advanced components just for the cryptosleep caskets. That's 24 advanced components just for that project. But I don't really want to leave anybody behind, you know? That's just feeling wrong. So here goes the computer core. And there will be the reactor. So that means I'm just needing the computer core and the cryptosleep caskets, so yeah. They need to have we can deconstruct that now. So must place with head attached to a structural beam. I see. So we need another structural beam here. Those structural beams are the cheapest part of the spaceship, though. Okay. But overall, I think it's just a matter of time from this point. A gun link, why not? So there's one more thing I wanted to do, and that's I want to keep going at the ground penetrating scanner as long as possible, because I still think this is one of the best sources of spotting a plasteel vein somewhere. Because plasteel will be my bottleneck in this whole situation here. There's always going to be not enough plasteel in the at the end of this. Alright, so my stockpiles of drugs are getting reduced now too. That's good. Like this package of Yayo here, 21 bucks each, 124 uses. That's quite a lot of money there. Okay. So I'm restocking my my high explosive shells now, and meanwhile Gray is learning a lot about mining, I hope. Slow learner, damn. Okay, happens. Okay. So Barbara is making good use of these new things we're crafting here. Meanwhile, Eden is busy bringing up new advanced components. Yeah, good progress after all. Good progress. So betrayal. So you little fools think you can do anything here with a club and a knife. I really think that this whole betrayal scenario has to be rethought a bit. I mean, come on, these guys, are they for real? Like, their greatest chance is running away. That's, or their biggest risk to my colony is that they're, that I'm shooting, at my own structures because of them. So, there's some fire here. Okay, we killed Webster already. So Webster was setting some fire. Okay, that's as a matter of fact, more or less dangerous. So I think I'm going to let Burner live through his last few moments of life to think about the mistake he did there. And Webster is just going to get cremated here. Or bear food, I don't care. That's none of my concerns. Oh well, at least they worked some for me before they died. I don't care about that. So I think once you're living long enough in such a terribly cold environment, you will grow quite cold too. I can vividly imagine that things like these would be a thing in a cold biome. Because, come on. Betraying us after all we did for them? That's, why should we taking these guys' lives serious anymore? I mean, Barbara even murdered Henry. So that's dad. Alright, Burner. Gonna put you into the burner. That irony. So, yeah, we're out of steel. That's also quite tragic. So, the closest pieces of steel seem to be these. Alright. So Gray is the only person being focused on mining right now. But I guess it will be enough after all. So there's one thing I want to do, and that's call my Heliastio buddies and ask for a bulk goods trader. Because I want to be able to sell all that unnecessary stuff. And bulk goods traders also always sell steel. So I'll get some of that stuff here too. And Nathan, what are you? Okay, you're never doing hauling. Dang. I was like, what are you thinking you're doing? But Nathan works the way he works, you know. But at least the mining jobs are getting done to some degree. No, Gray. Haul. At least something. If you're mining at the end of the world, at least bring something back home. I mean, Nathan right now is going for every single use. I don't care. Let them do if they want to do stuff like that. Not any longer wasting my thoughts on that. All right, so my fabric storages are a lot lower now, but that's to expect. So let's hunt down that that bear. It's going to give me a nice amount of fur. Let's get Lenny here out of the... Alright, there we go. Just wanted to make sure that Lenny is not going to get shot down here. Here we go. Fresh fur. I guess they should be heavy fur. They should give heavy fur. So let's see. No bear skin, of course. Silly me. But most of my clothing will be done nowadays. Nowadays made out of sheep wool, because I'll have a insane amount of that stuff after all. Right now, 8 sheep. 3 of them are pregnant right now. No problem. I also have enough food to take care of them, so that's that. So from here on, all I need to do is gather up the necessary plus steel, craft the necessary advanced components, and keep building that starship. The cryptosleep caskets, I think, will be the most tricky part about the whole process. But once I'm through with that, well, there's only 2 more buildings, so we're almost there. And then comes the big bad shootout. I'm really excited about all this. Really, really excited. So, quest available. The Fugitive Outpost. No thanks. I don't do that traveling stuff in this playthrough. Thanks. Alright. So sad about these drifters that they turned out to be unfortunate people. And so Barbara's aunt died. Alright, her auntie died. Nathan was the talker. But no, actually not. Oh no, I got that weird bug. Sometimes people get instantly drafted when you do that. I still haven't found out why or how that comes together. Let's see. Damn. So, yeah, my ordered caravan can't be traded with because I'm instantly, here, drafting people. That's a really weird thing. Sometimes it just happens. So, bulk goods trader. Always having larger stockpiles of components and of steel. Almost never have plasteel on them though, but that was never my expectation. So I'm selling off all my old and used clothing, but that's not entirely enough. No problem. So, Yayo, anybody? Alright, I'm going to take all their money for drugs. And let's see, is there anything else I want to have? Well, maybe I want those Nutramines, but I have enough of that stuff. I don't need more than that. They sadly don't have any advanced components for sale here for me, so I guess it's a deal. But there's one thing. We're going to give you friends gifts, so you come back again soon. So take some free drugs. Take some more free drugs. So yeah, that's bringing them back to a 73. I need those gifts to make sure they're coming back to me. It's the easiest way to re-roll trade caravans easily, in my opinion. And that's the end of today's episode, my friends. I'm really excited. I mean, we're making so big progress right now. I just need to build 4 more of those cryptosleep caskets and that computer thingy and the reactor. And that's all. So I just need a certain stockpile of thingies. I need an artist. I need a certain stockpile of plasteel and advanced components, mostly advanced components, but also plasteel. That reactor needs a terrible amount of plasteel too. Anyways, friends, thanks for watching so much. I hope you enjoy the ride. I sure do. And feel free to drop me a comment down below. Feel free to leave me a like or a subscription on the channel if you feel like doing some good stuff. If you don't, I don't mind at all. I just hope you're having a great time and come back again soon. See you then. Bye-bye.